Dear viewers, Drishti IAS welcomes you to the new series of To The Point. Today's topic of discussion is sovereign credit ratings. First of all, let's see why is it in the news. Recently, ratings agency Moody's has changed India's sovereign rating outlook to stable from negative and affirmed the country's rating at Baa3. Baa3 rating is the lowest investment grade, just a notch above the junk status, speculative. Now let's discuss about SCR or sovereign credit rating. It is an independent assessment of the credit worthiness of a country or sovereign entity. It can give investors insights into the level of risk associated with investing in the debt of a particular country, including any political risk. In addition to issuing bonds in external debt markets, another common motivation for countries to obtain a sovereign credit rating is to attract foreign direct investment or FDI. At the request of the country, a credit rating agency evaluates its economic and political environment to assign it a rating. For evaluation countries' credit rating, companies consider factors such as the political environment, economic status, and its credit worthiness to assign an appropriate credit rating. Now let's understand what is Moody's rating. Moody's Investors Service is an organization that rates the credit worthiness of borrowers. The ratings are based on a standardized rating scale and measure the expected investor loss in the event of default. Moody's rates debt securities in several bond market segments such as government bonds, fixed income funds, banking sectors, etc. Now moving on to Moody's rating scale. Moody's Investors Service uses a standardized rating scale from AAA to C. Here AAA is the highest and C is the lowest. Moody's credit ratings provide investors with a simple system of gradation by which future relative credit worthiness of securities may be gauged. Now let's have a look at the issues related to it. Economic Survey has called for sovereign credit ratings methodology to be made more transparent, less subjective, and better attuned to reflect an economy's fundamentals. It points out that India's sovereign credit ratings do not reflect its fundamentals. Within its sovereign credit ratings cohort, India is a clear outlier on several parameters. That is, it is rated significantly lower than mandated by effect on the sovereign rating of the parameter. As ratings do not capture India's fundamentals, the survey highlighted that past episodes of sovereign credit rating changes have not had a major adverse impact on select indicators such as Sensex return, foreign exchange rate, and yield on government securities. Now moving on to the practice question. Consider the following statements regarding the SCR or sovereign credit rating. 1. It assesses the political risk associated with investing in the debt of a particular country. 2. Obtaining a sovereign credit rating facilitates ease in issuing bonds in external debt markets. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? A. 1 only, B. 2 only, C. both 1 and 2, or D. neither 1 nor 2. Send the answer of this question in the comment section. Stay tuned for the next episode. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.